60 times zoom. Is that man peeing? What is he doing? Oh, he's right there. You can't even see him from this phone. It gives me this Ben Lombe type of vibe whenever I'm recording. It's just like, so good morning and welcome to Today News. I'd be better than most of the TV presenters in my country, cause dang. Moving on. Last week I had made a 20 minutes video just unboxing one phone, and I say most of the packages that I had opened that I'm going to be trying them in some other video. And so the purpose of this video hinges around just two things. That is the phone that I got. This is my Vivo X30 Pro. I'm going to be testing out this 60 times zoom and my wireless headphones. So currently I'm using a wired headphone, which is this wire. So I'm going to try to compare the quality between the wireless and the wired headphone. So yeah, I decided to throw in this PPT presenter point. I don't even know, it doesn't even have a name, or it didn't come with a name, just to mix up things a little bit. Disclaimer, this is not a tech channel. I just love technology and I just love making videos. Now in today's videos, our main focus is going to be on this Vivo X30 Pro. So this is a phone that I'm going to be switching to, or have already switched to. I just decided to make a last video before I pass the one that I'm recording with to my sister. And then these other phones, just consider them as buffer phones. This is an Oppo R15. This is the one that I actually got for my mom. But I didn't plan this though, but then the packages that I had gotten for a friend, this is the iPhone XR just arrived, and I said, why can't I just throw that in there too? So this is the iPhone XR, and then you have the iPhone 6s. So yeah, but then what we're just doing today is we're just looking at the 60 times zoom, and who actually needs 60 times zoom apart from weird perverts? Like, who just has 60 times zoom phone hanging in their pocket and they're like, oh yeah, perfect moment to try out that 60 times zoom. Just this finish of this phone just makes me feel happy. But then usually I just cover it with a black cover, because then I can't have it looking like this. And if you can see the reflection of the one that I'm recording with, you can see that it almost has the same blue finish to it as well.
So initially, this is how the audio sounds like on my Vivo X30 Pro without a microphone. And I don't know if I'm losing out on something or I'm gaining on something, but then like it has a whole punch right there, and I have to look here and I have to try by all means to look at the screen, because then it's just going to look like the video just not going to make sense. So that's some adjustment that I'm going to have to make. Now this is the audio without the wired, because the wired is in this other phone, which is a Vivo X30 Pro. And then I'm going to try to compare both the picture quality, because I don't know if I'm upgrading or I'm downgrading. So that's one of the things that I'm like looking at. And then so let me switch to this other phone.
Then this is just going to be like a side-by-side view and comparison. So I don't know if I'm upgrading, I don't know if I'm downgrading, I don't know if I'm what, I just don't know. So yeah, somewhere. I like the screen on the Xiaomi CC9 Pro. This one has more of I don't know, I'll tell. Maybe in editing I'll be able to see the difference, but as of now I clearly can't. Basically how this wireless mouse works is it comes with its own receiver, just like a wireless mouse does. So it comes with its own receiver, and then you can just connect it to your PC. You can do your presentations just like that. So you just click next. So these, just like that. And then it has a laser pointer. This is a laser pointer, let's say you're doing a chalkboard and those type of presentations. And then it has next, and then it has back, and then it has this one. This is when you're in full screen mode and you want to exit full screen mode. This is the top button, and then this is just to black your screen. If you're asking a question and you don't want the students to see what you're writing, you just black the screen. So this one is very useful, this one is very handy, and I would highly recommend it. Then the second thing that I want to try which is the purpose of this video, is definitely the wireless microphone. So in the first stage, I tested the phone that I'm switching to without the wireless microphone connected. Now I'm going to connect the wireless microphone and compare the two videos and see which one actually sounds better. One key thing to know about this wireless microphone is the receiver itself does not have any battery. It gets its power from the phone. So once you connect it there, it has this provision on the side. I don't know if you can see it. It has a provision on the side right there. That's why you can plug in your phone. Let's say your phone is low and you're trying to record a video and you're trying to charge it as well. So they've like kind of created an extension on the side where you can plug in your phone and you're charging it whilst you're recording. So once you plug that in there, then you come to your microphone itself, which is this. This is a microphone. So you have this microphone. I don't know why it's not focusing. Focus. Yeah, you have this microphone. And itself is a chargeable microphone. You just have to like switch it on. This is my Xiaomi CC9. And yeah, this is the one that I'll be giving off to my sister. As you can notice, it also has that fade of blue. So when I was recording using the Vivo X30 Pro, when I was recording using the wireless mic, it wasn't responding because this light wasn't on. It's supposed to be on as an indicator saying that you've actually recording using the wireless microphone. I don't know what's happening with the settings on my other phone, but then I'm going to have to do some reconfiguration, so I have to remake this scene. So this is a Xiaomi CC9. Yeah, that is how it looks like. And let me see if I can do like a video. That is how it looks like when I'm recording. Very weird, isn't it? It gives me this Ben Lombe type of vibe whenever I'm recording. It's just like, what is going on? From now moving on, the audio that you're going to be listening to is going to be from the wireless microphone, and it does have a very wide range. Like if I can try to like, and yeah, what you hear. If I can like set this down and just put it here, then I can just go back and I'll be recording and you'd still be able to hear what I'm saying. So this is the wireless microphone. These are the benefits of the wireless microphone, because then you can just do a rotation for no reason. I don't even know why I'm doing a rotation, and then I can walk out of the shot, and then I can still come back out of into the shot, and you'd still be able to hear every single thing I said from start. The audio quality itself is what I don't know, because then it's something that I'm going to experiment on using what's this in the editing. That's when I'm going to get, oh, it's actually good. Oh, dang, my voice was butchered. So excuse the loud noise as I try to clamp this into my shirt, and then we proceed to the camera testing. I don't even know if the position is right, but I'm just trying to make sure that you don't get that kind of sounds. I just make sure that it's clean, it's audible, and I should be like a TV presenter. So good morning and welcome to today's news. I'd be better than most of the TV presenters in my country, because dang, they make news sound like a horror movie. Moving on. So the reason why I decided to use this outside view, sort of outside, looking at my dirty window and my dead flowers in the car and almost like barren land outside there, is because I want to test out this 60 times zoom. And right now my phone is on a stand so that I can use both of my hands. So yeah, there is that. But then I just felt like I'm going to upgrade to a new phone, I might as well just try to do a few comparisons, because I just happen to have an iPhone 10 here, so I couldn't pass up on that opportunity of trying to fiddle around with it and just do minor comparison. Like, I'm not a tech guy, but if you get phones, make phone a LED. Damn, that was dry. Moving on. So this is the front-facing camera of a Vivo X30 Pro. Like, this is what I'm going to be using for the next coming 2 years. So if I don't like it, I don't like it, then I just have to get used to it. most of the pictures that I've been posting on my Instagram have been done with the Xiaomi 69. So if you notice a difference within my complexion, just goes a little bit darker or brighter, or any variant, just know that guy is to blame. So that is a front-facing camera, but then the only reason I'm using the front-facing camera right now is just to compare it with the, of course, iPhone 10. I don't even know what the fuss is about these phones. Like, everybody's always making a fuss about them. Until you actually hold one, then you're like, oh. So that's what iPhone is all about. And that is the environment, that is the building, and all that. You can actually make a full video without it actually moving anything. So now, front-facing camera. I'm not sold, but it has a very good after edit effect. Like, if you take a picture, with the before and the after as it comes out, you can just like, wow. It's just like, wow. Because currently when you're just looking at it right now, it's like it's not doing anything. But then when the picture itself comes out, it's like, oh, the software is doing wonders. But then there's that. And then I just decided, okay, fine. Since we have the iPhone 10, we have the Vivo X30 Pro, let me throw it in mom's phone. Even though it's not all that. It can't even compare to most of the phones that are out here. Like, it's just butchering. It is just butchering. But then, yeah, then you begin to watch ZMBC. Sorry, mom, but that's all I can get you for now. Now, this guy makes me happy every time I hold him. And the only catch is that this guy is very heavy. It is very, very heavy compared to this. Heavy, bigger, robust. This guy is the main reason why I decided to make this video. This guy right here. And this is a 60 times zoom. So you have the macro and ultra wide. Then you have the 64 megapixel main sensing camera. And then you have the, I've forgotten, this has to be 8 megapixel, 32 megapixel. I'm not sure, one of those. I'm not a tech guy, I just have a phone that can zoom 60 times like a pervert. So there's that. Before I could actually do anything, I had to make sure that I settled this phone down. This is just a microphone stand, and then I decided to get the heads of the stands that I'll be giving away in my 500 subscriber video. Yes, I'm saying it again. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out. And then I just decided to attach it here, and it becomes a phone microphone stand, if you get what I mean. Now, for you to do 60 times zoom in here, you need to make sure that you have a steady hand. And when you're looking at it from the phone menu, you have, this is 1 time zoom. This is what it is like outside. This is what the phone is seeing as well. So outside, phone. Outside, phone. Don't mix the two. Now, then you are at 2 times zoom. So outside, then 2 times zoom. Outside, then 2 times zoom. And then it goes to 5 times zoom. So you have outside, 5 times zoom. What the phone sees right now, 5 times zoom. And then it takes it even further. This is where now you begin to 10 times zoom. So if you can see the window here from this car, and then that is the mirror there, the side mirror. And then you take it a little bit further, 20 times zoom, 21.4 times zoom. So can you see it now? And then it takes it even further, 40 times zoom, 40 times zoom. Let me just try to adjust so that we keep the, yes, right there. See what I meant, that you need a steady hand, especially if you're dealing with zoom, because then just any slight movement and you seem like you've already moved the meter. Just slightly, just a slight twist, that'll be okay. And then let's just go all the way to 60 times zoom. So 60 times zoom, that would be, it's almost like you're touching it, but then if you actually see, it's not even here. I'm like, who actually needs 60 times zoom? Like, what are you trying to look at? So normal phones, this is how a normal camera should be. Like this is normal. But then you have my phone. But then I wanted to make a pun, say my phone is an iPhone, but then it's already been taken. So there's that normal phone, my phone. What other subject are we going to do? This is the only reason why I decided to make this video, just to try out the 60 times zoom. Listen, there is that light there. I don't know if you can see it here. There's a black car behind this white car, and it has sort of a tail light, red tail light. But then let's try to see if we can actually zoom in on it. You see, as we get to 8 times zoom, you can actually focus on it. Then 16 times zoom. Then let's just see that man there. There's a security man. 40 times zoom. Is he peeing? 60 times zoom. Is that man peeing? What is he doing? I don't know. I can't even. Oh, he's right there. You can't even see him from this phone. But then here it's almost like he's right. This goes back to my main question, like who actually needs 60 times zoom? Like what are you trying to do? Like what are you doing with 60 times zoom? Like for what reason? For what reason would you put this type of magnification on a phone? Like you can tone it down. 10, 20 is okay, but then if you go 60 is just like way too much. This is like getting into people's apartments. Speaking of apartments, let's see how far we can go with this zoom. Which apartment are we going to focus on? So there's that green, sort of that green banner. I don't know if it's a banner or something. But then let's try to see if we can actually see it up close. It still gives me that thing of why do you have 60 times zoom? Like for what purpose? Because it's not even going to give you a good picture. It's just that you're going to be able to see something that is far off. But then still, this is only 17 times zoom and you can actually see it there. Let me try to go further. Zoom. Let me just go all the way then try to find it. It's right there. It looks like it even has a blue dot next to it. Then you can see on a window, I think there's that has to be tissue or something. That has to be like tissue hanging by the window. Then there's like a blue dot on it. Even just with my eyes, I don't think I can see a blue dot there. But then here, you can see there's a blue dot, then there's like a poster by the window, I think. Then there's like a poster by the window, and then there. Then let's just move around with 60 times zoom. Let's see what the neighborhood is doing. These are just trees. Then there's a lamp. Let me just end the video here. I don't think I still don't understand the applicability of this 60 times zoom. Like in what real life situation do you actually need 60 times zoom? But then let's see to what the zoom length does. Now, so that you can just see the disparity of this 60 times zoom, I decided to use the iPhone 10. So I mounted up the iPhone 10 and our subject is still going to be that green banner right there. So as we zoom in using the iPhone 10, that's 4 times 5, 7, 10. That's the closest it can get. Like that's the closest it can get. You can't see the blue dot, you can't see what's on the window, you can't even tell what is what from here. It's just, it's there and it's done. And then you have 60 times zoom. It's exciting, but then I'm like, But then it gives me that kind of thing where I'm just like, when am I going to have that day when I'm just like, I'm glad I have this 60 times zoom. Like, I'm really glad. I haven't had those ever since I've had it, but I mean, I haven't been using it a while because I've been transitioning from the old one to the new one. Other than that, subscribe, comment down below, tell me whichever audio receiver, audio picker you thought was good, and then tell me what you would use 60 times zoom for. Like, personally, I don't know where I can apply it and how I can apply it. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, because then you might miss out on the 500 giveaway. I mention this a lot, so peace.